Hello, my name is Liyema Fatyi. I'm a phase 3 student here at iGEMS. Currently be doing my last year at the University of Pretoria. I'm in an engaged program of 5 years, doing mechanical engineering. It's been a really long and tough journey, but then with perseverance and resilience, I am here doing my last year this year, a registered student. I've learned a lot of values that I had to use, that I learned in iGEMS when I was still in phase 2 and phase 1. They came in hand a lot. But then also you make mistakes when you're in university in terms of personal mistakes and also academic mistakes. But then the important thing that I did was learn from them and then take time to do introspection and self-reflection of what got me to make that mistake, and then what can I fix going forward. And then once failed the module, and then I had to look at myself in the mirror. It's like, okay, Trevor, you did this mistake, what went wrong? And then you talk with yourself, you try to understand the reasons, and then next year you're gonna do the same module. So now what should you do differently when you encounter that module again? Same thing with the personal mistakes that I made, being in a wrong wrong setting with wrong people, and then you have to change the environment that you're in, and then try to move and grow. A lot of with iGEMS integrate values such as self-worth. You need to understand yourself so that the people that you associate yourself with, are they aligned with the type of person that you're trying to be in life and who you see yourself as. And then there's a lot of people say that start being that person that you want to be in 10 years time, start today. And then that also aligns with the values that you align yourself with. I have 3 values. It's always family, myself, and God. And then everything that I do, I try and make sure that whatever I do aligns with those values. And yes, it's been a difficult 4 years, but then I am here by God's grace. I remember when iGEMS came to my school, that was Mbopa High School, to present about the program and share about the program. At first, it wasn't a thing that I really paid attention to it, to be honest. It was a thing of like, okay, here's an opportunity, let me just grab it. So I did apply for the space and went through the interviews. And then as time went by, it was something for me as a child at that time, didn't pay too much attention into it. Okay, something nice, an extra activity after school, having to do something nice at Saturdays. But then when I hit matric, and with how the math and science classes helped me, it realized to me, okay, this is much bigger than what I thought. It's coming very helpful and handy. And also when I started working in phase 2, that also made me realize, okay, this is the path that I want to take, which is engineering right now. Because when I was in phase 1, I was like, okay, I'm already in this program, engineering program, I might as well choose a career path that is aligned with this program. Phase 1, I always say that my highlight of phase 1 was the leadership classes. I learned a lot in the leadership classes. The type of person that I am today is mostly because of that. My mindset, how I see the world, it changed because I grew up in the township. In the township, you grow up with a certain mindset, and then to be honest, it's a very close-off mindset. But then when I came to iGEMS, it really opened my mind to the possibilities that are out there in the world, and then made me to want to reach more and dig deep of my potential that I have in me. And then phase 1 is leadership classes, made me to dream big. That's my highlight of phase 1. I'm very excited for my last year, honestly speaking. At home, they can't hear enough about it, like I always mention it, because I've been working so hard to get to this point. And right now, I feel like this is what I've been working hard for, and then I might as well give it all my best, like give it all. Because after that, I get my goal, my accomplishment, which is finishing my degree, and then being able to change things back at home. And my goals and my aspirations for the future is that, number 1, I wanna get, when I'm done with my degree, I wanna get to be a professional engineer, meaning that I still need another 5 years to work hard. When I have to register to CIMAC and EXA, and then be a registered engineer in South Africa, and also working towards to be a professional engineer, meaning I have to do reports and exams. So I want to get to that point. After that, I also want to do an MBA, Masters in business. I want to do that so that I can, with people that I talk to, they say that's a good combination, having an engineering degree and an MBA. It will take you in places when it comes to working in organizations. So when I looked at myself, I decided like that I might fit well being an entrepreneur than being an entrepreneur, because I see myself working in an already established organization and then excelling in that organization and going up the ladder in that organization. So with those combination of qualifications, I think that would do well for me. And then the future, I want to be one of the people that do change our country, because the state of our country is really not in a good shape, and then it worries me a lot. But then it doesn't help me trying to get all my qualification and try to work abroad, but then leaving the country. Then who's going to change the country? I have nieces behind that need to actually grow up in a country that is better, even if not them, that the next coming generation, we need to work for them. So that's my aspirations for the future. Lastly, I want to say thank you to the iGEMS family. Thank you everyone, from people who started with me in the journey and the people who are with me in the journey. I want to say I appreciate your works and efforts to us, especially to me. And really, this journey has changed a lot in my life. It's changed, like I said, it's changed how I think, how I view the world. I remember in phase 1, we had a session in leadership where we had to write down our goals. At that time, I didn't really pay attention to it, but then now I realize that those goals are written there is literally what I've been implementing in my life. So with that, with the small boy that I was, didn't know anything about values, like I wouldn't have been here, I think. But then through iGEMS, made me to have values, to have self-worth, to understand what is leadership and what is a leader, a good and a bad leader. It really has shaped the way that I think. I remember another session that we had in phase 1. It was how to view the world. I remember there was a name I forgot. It was like one view or something like that. But then it's like how a person views the world is different from how the other person views the world. And then also have to be very cautious of that. Is how you view the world the only way you can view it. And then it helps you understand with there's different ways that you can approach different situations, and you shouldn't be very stubborn about how you see things. You should also give an ear to another person who has a suggestion or an idea. Helping in a team, we did a lot of team exercises with iGEMS, and that has helped me through in my uni years, that I have to implement the strategies that I learned through iGEMS, how to handle different members, how to handle different personalities, how to handle different people in a team, and also how I can be a better team member for the team to actually help the team to get to the goal that we have as a team. So I really want to say thank you for everything iGEMS has done for me. I really appreciate it, and I'm still here because of that appreciation and how I really value iGEMS.